Yeah, I want to talk about the story Into the Wild by John Krakauer. And the story is about Chris McCandless who travels through America to live in Alaska in nature by himself because he thinks that's the way to live life. The story is a novel, basically because of its length. It's authentic. This things that happens in the story is it's actually a true story. Yeah, I want to start about character-wise. Chris, he's a young boy. In the beginning of the story, he's young. He's well educated, and he comes from a wealthy family, but not a functional family because his family argues a lot. He has a sister, well, throughout the story, he develops like this new identity, and he believes that life is better in nature when you're by yourself, all alone. And yeah, there are two themes in this story: way of living, because of the way Chris lives, the way he chooses to live by being in nature all by himself and just, being able to just handle things as they come and live in the present. Yeah, in the now. And so and also there's identity, because he's trying to find out who he is and what he wants in life. And throughout the story, he develops a new black character called Alexander Supertramp, which he calls himself because he leaves everything behind with his name. Yeah, which is he gets the name from a couple he meets, Jan and Bob. He calls him Supertramp, and then when he just takes the name and calls himself that. The message, I think, in the story is like, live life the way you want to live, and not depend on what others may think you should do. And yeah, we can relate the story to another story about materialistic needs and the decline of the West. It's about a man who can't satisfy his family's material needs, which makes his family hate him. And that's almost the same we see in Into the Wild, because when his parents offers him a new car at his graduation, he doesn't want a new car because he doesn't want his parents to show their love through materialistic materials. John Krakauer's ethos is good because when he writes the story, he interviews family and Chris's family and friends, and most of the people that he meets throughout his journey, and tries to keep the story as close to the truth as possible. Yeah, and his pagos, of course, he's used pagos because it makes you think about life, and also how you should live your life, maybe. And then also because of it is ending, because Chris dies, and well, it's very sad. And yeah, so yeah, I think that was about it. So yeah.